marginalized. I'm really blessed, like you cannot deny. Feeling really high, 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 high. If you think this song about your girl, then it
DJ Zoo.
It is what it is, oh. And the pipe where they run high, but I know pieces. It is what it is, oh. Maybe I lies, they should legalize. If you feel wine, then I realize I feel look wise. No, they follow lies, but you no go die. We're the big boys, and we outside. Dripping like ice, and we onside. They make a must shine, kill them must wine. When she go down, do like ice spice.
One clip, I want them to
hey, yo, Chris! We have money now, we want it on your on the list. We can't miss.
When we touch you, nothing no clash. 18 pull up and the other them a flash. Push to the boom, pocket full of cash. When the girl them see we all of them a scream. Oh my God! Black cat swipe and fire gash. Them on the paper chases like 100-meter dash. Step up on the stage, we got the works them a fee bash.
Click, 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 click.
And so the cameras are flash. Daddy, 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 da. 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 Me and my friends are with it.
Step in, step in, step in.
You know we and the ladies with it.
Step in, step in, step in.
I said the big yard crew will be.
Step in,
Only for hot girl in the place.
step in.
You know a big deal
Them want
business.
to wind them ways. Tell them for already in a age. For the bang bang embrace.
Pressure, baby, when you wind and pause. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy. Extra pressure, baby, when you wind and pause. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy. I had to put my life on pause and follow you where you're going. And if I make you my business, I suffer no loss. Cause I'm in love and it's showing. No force, can't separate. Baby, no law, keep me away. I take you on tour. Pretty baby, I give you something to live for. My girl, extra pressure, baby, when you wind and pause. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy. Extra pressure, baby, when you wind and pause. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy, of course. You're killing the boy.
Halo, halo, nimekuja na tangazo. Muoneni kwa macho. Ameifunga milango ya roho yangu mama. Girl, I wanna show you up, show you up, show you up. Unawa finish kumalo. Girl, I wanna show you up, show you up, show you up. Unawa finish kumalo. No, 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 no. Roho zimegongana. Ini ajali ya mapenzi. Si tulishapendana. Ananienzi na muenzi.
Alivyombika mashallah. Yes sir, finally Saturday imefika. Time for connecting with all our loved ones from across the world. Sawasde Krawagwan, Mambo VP. We are Diaspora Connect. My name is Neville, your home plug. Manzeni mewami sana. Glad to have you. Make sure you get interactive with us at Citizen TV Kenya. Hashtag ni ile Diaspora Connect. I can't wait to hear from you and all the amazing stuff that we have planned for you. Maneno leo ni pocho pocho, goodness, madness, all that goodness that you know us for, so you don't even need to worry. Plus, these past weeks, yes, I'm sure if you have been right here in our Diaspora family, you know when it comes to hosting, wasikuagi peke yangu, yes. And today we have an amazing guest co-host. When it comes to MC, ikuja mambo ya radio, ikuja mambo ya kukua on stage and with a good vibe, she is all about it. Nani, mezoea kumuintroduce na jina zingine, but leo nataka nimuintroduce na zile jina ambazo nimeona kwa ID. So, one time, two time, our Diaspora family, help me welcome Tabitha Maina. Hey!
Hello,
Hiyo ni jina yako. Hizo ni jina zako.
I don't like that.
Okay, so how should we address you as the Diaspora family?
Out here, people know me as Tabby or Tabs.
Okay, Tabby ama Tabs.
And it's Tabs with us.
Long thing.
Hey. What do you mean you're calling me like my mother? Anyway, I'm excited to be here.
Tabitha, uko wapi? But welcome to the show, Diaspora family. Ndoi hapa, just in case for those who don't know who you are, explain to them.
Well, you said so much, Neville. But my name is Tabitha Maina. I am so many things, but today I'm your host on Diaspora Connect. This is my first time on TV.
Walai! I love it. Citizen TV, tunakuanga break barriers, break new grounds. So that's a goodness for sure.
Yeah.
And how can guys connect with you? Because our show is all about connection. So how can guys connect with you on social media?
On social media, across all platforms.
Yes.
Tabs with a Z. You put an S, after Tabitha, it's Tabs with a Z across all platforms.
I love that. And hey, manze try manze unajua ukiwa na queen lazima ukam through vile inafaa. And right now lots coming up on the show, and this is what we have on our highlights. On Diaspora Connect tonight, we have Millicent Akoth Olo, born in a little village in Siaya, to an administrator at an American military hospital in Germany. Our guest co-host, Tabi Maina, a dynamic broadcast host, MC, radio host, and not forgetting a voice actor known for her vibrant storytelling and ability to connect deeply with all people. We also have a Kenyan-born student in Germany, Betty Koki, with Comrade Tales from Europe. Not forgetting a sensational actor, TV host, MC, and social media influencer, Charlie Karumi. Having been a Kenyan star and being featured in a world-renowned movies and TV shows. From the US of A is the American Kenyan Githaiga, as he gives advice to all guys inspired to see or stay in America. As you can see, lots planned for you, the most important person on the show. Na leo tutakuwa tukitravel the world. Unaelewa, globe trotting, hiyo ni zetu. Hiyo ni maneno yetu. And the good thing is I have my able companion hapa, tuko na Tabs. So we'll be making sure we bring you all the stories by Kenyans from all over the world. But before tuanze hapo, Tabs, najua wewe ni mse unapenda kutravel, najua wewe ni mse unapenda kuona new sights and sounds. So I want to show you a clip of somewhere in the world. And then I want you to guess where this is. Sawa? Aya, check hii place. Hebu angalia hii place. Unaona hiyo mandhari hapo? Are you seeing those buildings? Are you seeing that place? Unaona ka sunshine hapa na pale, ka drone shot, some architecture. Can you guess where this is in the world?
It looks like Venice. I don't know, Amsterdam, Rome?
Okay, hey, Rome. I was giving you 2 guesses. Number 10.
I was about to say South Sudan. No,
so, okay, so your official guesses, where is this? Look at it again. Where do you think this is in the world?
This looks like Mombasa Road, though.
Okay,
but
see Mombasa.
Wait. I was saying it looks like...
Sawa, official answer ya kwanza ni gani?
Germany uko ndani mahali uko kwa
Germany uko ndani mahali kwa ranch. I can tell you, for real, see Germany. Mumebant. Aya, nyingine moja before nirushie our amazing audience.
Okay, the last one. This has to be... Unaona pale Rome hapo juu?
Pale kando ya ninio?
Hiyo kona ya...
Hiyo kona ya hapo, si hapo lakini.
No.
Inakubalika. So you let us know you are the most important person on the show. Hop on our social media pages at Citizen TV Kenya. Tumia ile hashtag Diaspora Connect na tuambie, where do you think this is? Ukiangalia hiyo mandhari, ukiangalia barabara, architecture, uko kuna kaa wapi? Is it somewhere on your bucket list? Is it somewhere that you have been there before? Hey, come through. Also, Instagram family, manze tuwezi wasahau at Diaspora Connect KE. Slide in our DMs. We'll be reading lots of your interactions as the show goes on. When niambie tu hizo sights and sounds ni wapi, alafu tutakuwa tumemaliza hiyo maneno. Plus, I'll be giving you a few clues as the show rolls on. So keep it right here. Diaspora Connect, hiyo ni maneno yetu. Aya, tukikaa hapo kwa traveling.
Question though.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get this from Kenya though, did you?
Hii ni Mkenya ametengeneza, nijisitaki kumpiga shout out atamea.
Kwa hivyo travel sana?
Nimetravel, but hii nikienda nayo watachukua huko maji.
Alafu wataichukua tu ya kwenda kulala.
Imagine. Na hii si ya kulala, hii ni ya kutesa mbaya. So as we stick on travel, let me ask you this. What are some of the essential things that you usually pack when you're traveling? Hata kama unaingia another county, kama unaingia ndege, what are some of those essentials that you always have in your bag?
Muhimu. Some wipes.
Okay, muhimu.
And sunscreen.
Eish.
Afadhali nitaweza vitu zingine zote. But wipes na
sunscreen lazima.
100% paramount.
Okay.
Because wezi jua unaguza nini, unasalimia, you know, it's just hygiene.
Important. Nimeona pale zimeingilia. Alafu pia, what are some of the places that you would love to travel to? Because sisi tunakuwa na amazing partners on the show kama View Travel hapa na pale. Where would you like to go? Expenses paid. Tukwambie tu wewe chagua destination. Where are you going?
Unaona Amsterdam nilikuwa nimetaja. I dream about going to Amsterdam.
Okay. Yeah. Netherlands and whatnot. What else?
Yes.
Where else in Africa?
In Africa. Hapa tu kwa neighbor yetu hapa Samia Suluhu hapa hiyo Central Station.
Hapo Zanzibari hapo.
Dodoma hapo katikati yuko na.
Kwa Dodoma.
Yeah.
All right. Nakubalika by the way.
Yeah.
Because once you visit places za mtaani, ni vizuri at least pia kwenda majuu. So napenda diaspora ni kila pale. Hata hapo Zanzibar, hapo Tanzania, hapo Uganda.
Tuliacha kuita Rongai diaspora.
Wako bado ni jutu hatutaki kuwaonea sana. But wako area baze. Love to see it. And talking about watu wetu wako area baze. I want us to go and talk right now to our first Kenyan who is doing amazingly well. Ako in the land of milk and honey. But right now I want us to go. Umechukua bag yako. You have your papers?
I do.
Kuna kila kitu. Ready for the Kwaheri Kenya sign? Twende sana. We're going all the way to US of A. Meeting man like Gadiga. Heya, Gidaiga, sorry. Heya, bro. How are you doing? Mambo vipi? I don't know if you can hear me, my bro. Gidaiga, how are you, my bro? How are you? Can you hear me? Okay, it's looking like technology atupatani. Can you hear me, my bro? Mambo vipi?
You know how we can see him, but we can't hear him.
Yes, but we can. Tujui kama ni mute. Tume unmute.
Kwa hapa tu tuna interrupt na vitamin D.
Bana.
Wacha tu.
Aina noma. Continue getting interacting with us at Citizen TV Kenya. Use the hashtag, of course, Diaspora Connect. Tuambie hizo sights and sounds ni wapi. Also be interacting with us. Tell us where you're watching us from, especially Diaspora family. Tunajua mko pale, whether it's on our YouTube page ama uko live, Simons. Let us know right to us, of course, Diaspora Connect KE, Instagram, slide into our DMs. Na pia usiogope pale kwenye X, come through vile inafaa. And also connect with us personally. Hebu ukumbushe tena.
That is at Tabs on Instagram, across TikTok as well. That is TAB_ZZ or ZZZ as many you want.
And of course me at that Neville. Ukisha slide pale, tutakuwa tukiconnect na tukijua vile maneno inakuwaga best kabisa. So I don't know if our guest my bro, mambo vipi Gidaiga? Hello. Heya. Umetuweka mute ama? Inakaa tusikii bado manze, ana try to figure out ni button gani ile.
Do you know even without getting to him, I can tell you this guy is he's outgoing.
He's outgoing?
Let me do a profile. Yeah? Very outgoing. He's anapenda happy, which is fine.
No, umeongea kuhusu tu Mkenya typical. Lazima happy lazima.
Na anapikanga ugali kila Sunday. Kule yako atakama
Sunday. I can't wait to go to confirm hiyo. Kila Sunday mtu wako US. Hiyo itakuwa noma manze.
And you know what? Oh yeah, he's here.
I know, but he's trying to still connect with us. But hopefully he will connect with us and we can talk to him, because that is what we're here for. Diaspora Connect. Mambo ya connections kila saa to hapa ndo palituko, the #1 connecting show in the region. Alafu ukikuja hapa pia, you never know. Tutakuwa na surprises hapa na pale, so you always have to be ready and direct. Yo, my bro, wagwan ni aje? Nah, bado hatusikii. But we'll be getting back to the man there so that we can get all those stories by Kenyans, so that kila kitu ikuwe tu A-OK kabisa. And when we talk about A-OK kabisa, unajua nimekuwa nikifikiria bucket list places to visit.
In fact, I was going to ask you,
mimi nimechange. Zangu zinabadilikanga from time to time.
Really?
We once had a guest from Cape Verde. Manzene nikaona Cape Verde, nikakumbuka wamequalify pia World Cup. Nikasema bucket list.
Watu tu tunasikianga kumbe there's some real deal down there.
Nikafuta kitu nikaweka hapo. Also I added Morocco to my bucket list because I saw the architecture there, the way guys are doing their shugulis.
Yeah.
I'm like, this would be an interesting place not only to go to see the sights and sounds, but also to interact with guys and know system uko iko aje.
Sure.
You know, because I always am fascinated when guys come back home, especially Saisa Samabanis. So unajua they always come back
It's
home
time.
with stories
It's
nini.
time.
Alafu lakini unajua local boyfriends ndio time unaumia.
Can I tell you, I'm gonna ask you, you made a holiday, 3 months at least. You rest?
Mazee inakuwa noma kabisa. But in the meantime, as we wait to connect with all our guests, let's go back into the music right now. Our amazing DJ, take it away.
Select cheza doba once from the top.
DJ Zoo.
Tunisha speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up. Tuko tao, CBD kwa penthouse. Wanadhani CBD ni guesswork, lakini jua bidii tunazoza. Nani magrami tundo tunangoja. Donjo maber, kwa mdomo ni kuber. Na doba Johnny Mwaki ukipenda email. Napendwa na mapeng, na wote Johnny 10. Nikikusalimia unanijibu tu maber. Napenda vile magala wamekuja wamebeba. Napenda vile mamanzi wamekuja wameiva. Ikibamba sana basi pull it up. Select cheza doba once from the top. Donjo maber. Tunisha speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up. Donjo maber.
Zimo yo fala kafegi akianza joko mlane. Pedi ucho maganja vedi anasau ni plane. Cut cocaine ufate cut cobain. Ni ma tap adisi attain. Niko na alele na nakauma pande left ni kwete. Iyo ingine ni jam antaka ni mlele na kutuma ata plate. On to the next watu finyi replay.
Nimekogeta mavitu mingi ndo maana nimekuwa nikiua fast. Ini kakas wali dash but wakashindwa vile hata reverse. I've been the worst of the best ndo maana nikimada nasema tina jigas. Na nika rest the case nikapanga vile naweza nikajie match. Nekuri just test na waonyesha vile naweza mada the rest. Kai ni contest basi niwache nikikingia GMpress. Naweza confess nimekuwa madara kutoka niwache tei matenge nako. Mesha vile na wamanga Johnny kama ni mei. Kumbabas malaria kama Nigeria hapa Kenya kuna nizo keke na onoria lafu tumeseti tuko jaba na mawaria yule mana dera nina chapaneza kalia ai honey me waka somebody leo me ordinary kesho sama bani ai honey please come down on me later siki nice go telale ndani nina kiss to the city give me a kiss to your kitty kiss to infinity na die on the pill na sidani na kudai juu ya nyash na sidani umeniwahi juu ya cash uko juu ya jaba tumeseti tuko on zimekana shiku RSBO kama die from tuko na limikisha mahuku kuna diwa ganda ndio
Tune after tune right here on Citizen TV. Of course, this is Diaspora Connect. Myself, Neville.
And Tabs, and I'm having a time.
Hey, maneno ni kama hiyo. But as you heard earlier, we of course have our guest all the way in New York. Broski, sijui kama unanisikia sai, mambo vipi? Heya. Kweli huyo jamaa wetu ametukataa kabisa. Jamaa wetu wa New York.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually thinking maybe tumempata
Because namwona ako ready ni kuongea tu ndo hatupatani vizuri. Gedhaiga, unanisikia ama bado? Nimekuita bro. Unanisikia ama Gedhaiga, unanisikia ama unisikii? Mambo New York iko aje? Okay, so I guess we lost him, but we'll definitely be trying to connect with him so that we get you his story, because all stories from the diaspora are really important. These stories tunawaletea ndo ziwa inspire na pia ziwatie ile motisha ya kutaka kuingia majuu, na pia unajua facts na vitu za kufanya huko juu. Ukienda majuu, there's a perception you have of it.
There is. That's it's green, it's rainbows and ponies, it's green plantations, it's harvest after harvest.
Manze, you think
then
it's good things all around. Then you get there, alafu kizungu because we've had those stories from some of our diaspora family where hata wanatuambia hata hewa ya majuu. Unaweza ingia England hivi usikie akunuki kama kwetu. So it's a bit different. Yeah. So I love those stories, and you can only get them right here on Citizen TV. Alafu pia uzuri ni nini? You can always go back and rewatch all the amazing episodes we've had. Tulianza this year kitambo sana huko Mamach, and we have all those amazing stories. All you need to do is go on over to our Citizen TV YouTube page. Ukishaingia pale, there's an amazing playlist where you can rewatch back all the amazing shows we've had, lots of amazing stories. So make sure umejiplug vilivyo, especially weekend kama hii. Na una kitu ya kuwatch YouTube one time, and make sure you rewatch it. While you're rewatching, make sure you're also picking up and learning amazing things, because like today on the show, we have our amazing partners, CIC. They're always powering us, always giving us what we need, and this time around, I'll be talking to you about their travel insurance. So we're in the right place, especially watu wanakuja nyumbani, sama bunnies nini. Also us right here in the 254, if you're trying to make that great, that great expedition, and you're trying to make that holiday for the family come through, I'll be letting you know about CIC and their travel insurance. So once we get there, maneno itakuwa okay kabisa. Sivyo? Yes, and continue getting interactive with us, because pia tuko na ile sights and sounds ambayo tumekuwa tukiwaonyesha. Umesikia Tabs hapa ameniambia sijui ni Netherlands, sijui downtown and Amsterdam, sijui ni kona ya Venice, sijui chuo mgani.
Show me a room up or down. That's the place.
Hey.
You know what inspires me about traveling, really?
Talk to me.
It's just seeing how people live differently. It's more like mnaishingi aje, mnafanya nini. Mnakimbizanaga na mama tuko mnaona mnajazana.
Huko hakuna mbao wanne ijae.
It's so interesting. And then again with Kenya itokangi, and that's the most interesting part about being out there.
It's quite an interesting thing, and I love it, and that's why this show right here, I'm glad I'm really part of it, because it teach vitu bigi, the same time inanipatia hiyo energy ya kusema hiyo kwaheri Kenya sign very 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 soon. And right now, talking about kwaheri Kenya sign, aya tuingie ndege tena tuende all the way to Canada, and we're talking to mse fulani mungori sana, yani when it comes to movies, screen time, radio, personality, he's always A1 and top at the top. So I want to introduce our guest right now to the Diaspora family. I don't know if you can hear me. Man like Charlie, niaje bro? Charlie, sijui kama unanisikia?
Kia lakini audio ni mbaya though. Like nasikia nikao kwa mbali, nikao kwa shimo.
Ni kama na shout. Na Tabs, sijui kama unasikia Tabs.
Hi Charlie.
Wasa Tabs namsikia.
There you go.
Hiyo ni njia ya kunifukuza, haina noma. Nitakuachia Tabs basi.
Somebody's gonna come.
What's up? No, but I don't know. I think maybe ni internet yangu ama kitu kayo kuna kitu na catch out, but nawaona mnakaa fiti, looking very fresh.
Thank you. How are you, my bro? What time is it right now, and where are you in the world?
Sorry, sema tena.
Ni saa ngapi mahali ambapo uko na what time is it?
Ni saa ngapi? Classic question. 11:57. I take it the sun is out, so 11:57 in the AM.
Charlie,
so ni masaa ya asubuhi.
Do you guys eat lunch at 12 like we used to do here? We still do.
Sema tena?
Mnakulanga lunch saa 6 bado ama mlianza kufanya mambo zenu?
I am struggling. Pole sana. I'm struggling. Audio ina come through mbaya ina
Aina noma. Charlie, we'll be connecting with you again. Let us just sort ourselves out, and then we'll come back to you. But don't go nowhere. We'll definitely be talking to you some more so that we can get everything A-okay. So that as we're doing these stories, kila kitu iko flawless kabisa. But right now, let's take it back into the music a bit.
Give me sweet love.
Things you cannot say with your mouth, will you say with your hands or respond?
It's OPD beats.
DJ, could you play me, Mr. Man? Record a little dance on the floor. If walking down the aisle make you shiver, I could be patient with you. Till you can let it give love, honey, I could be patient with you. Wanna write a letter, no carbon, so you know that I wouldn't need soldiers. Love is what I have, it's heart is what I give, and everything else too. Talk to me, talk to me. I wouldn't never fall asleep without you near. Talk to me, talk to me. I wouldn't never fall asleep without you near. Things you cannot say with your mouth, will you say with your hands? Alright, spot. DJ, could you play me, Mr. Man? Record a little dance on the floor.
Dimension, you got me in another dimension. Another dimension, you got me in another dimension.
Break it down, man, bring it up slow. You a bad chicken, do you already know? Back to back, baby, you killing the show. Worldwide, Miss International. Switch it up on down, hitting on the low. Nobody messing with the flow, don't stop it. And you know she got her own. Worldwide, Miss International. When you control me, control me. Oh, when you control, na na na. When you control me.
Worldwide, Miss International.
Dimension. You got me in another dimension. Why lie? Another dimension. You got me in another dimension. Why lie? Dimension. You got me in another dimension. Why lie? Another dimension. You got me in another dimension.
Don't go, I'm kujain. Tatazama namba, I'm vutain. Kama ni nyama, I'm uwekain. Unafanya ninabaki, I'm zubain.
I said tonight we are dunda.
Dundain.
I said my girl we are dunda.
Dundain.
I said tonight
we are dundain.
Today.
Dundain.
I said tonight we are dunda.
Dundain.
I said my girl we are dunda.
Dundain.
I said tonight
we are dundain.
Oh yeah. Tonight we go dunda.
Dundain. Dundain.
Tonight we are dunda.
Dundain.
I said tonight we are
dundain.
We are dunda.
Sato Magida, nimeingia club hivi na kuna dema na busy kwa phone kana ita easy. Kwani mama WhatsApp bana nikamshow naitwa King Kaka na kuna vile umenibamba. Wait a letter na ulete bill hapa. Akadai kwani you think I don't jua you. You katang my friend unyima du. DJ Zoo wachia gazeti. We kwani kunua inkapeti. Tonight I'm beba inyuka kibeti. This lale is malizaing me bana. Dundae.
I said tonight we are dunda.
Dundae.
I said my girl we are dunda.
Dundae.
I said tonight
we are dundae.
Today.
Dundae.
I said tonight we are dunda.
Dundae.
I said my girl we are dunda.
Dundae.
I said tonight
we are dundae.
Oh yeah.
At the band, H_AIRT band. And the big money himself, Benzo 254 and DJ.
All or nothing.
DJ Zoo.
It's all I'm saying. So give me all or nothing at all. So give me all or nothing at all. And I know how stepping no. No how stepping no. Give me all or nothing at all. Give me all or nothing at all. And I know how stepping no. No how stepping no. Sometimes you love me, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you care, sometimes you won't. Not a call, not a pin, not a thing. But just a stare upon my phone and hope it ring. When we're together, you hold me tight. Say you love me forever all through the night. When I leave, I don't feel the same. Not even call to see if me reach home safe. Sure. Another night alone, wondering where you are. This relationship is stressing to my brain.
just a smile. I just show me say good as for life. Let me not take all a ride out of him big bike. Take out the show because I need it by. Come and I suit you out for you and girl go high. Take out your dirty and a pants with the ugly stripe. And call on the whole which one go live your life. Oh, you got it twisted. You never thought I would have leave it alone. I know my God, you walk on this place. I like an old mate to dance to his bone. Nothing like a woman's score. Nothing like a woman's score. I don't want you anymore. I don't want you anymore. What's that? Me know why you no more. Take your things and go shut it up. Me know why you no more. No more. And if you can't call my phone one more time, she better know there's gonna be a crime. So tell her me know why you no more.
Boy, take me head and should be on his shoulder. Somewhere under bed, the phone fling under. Turn on the TV and start the drama. When me a dance, cocky down him say he wine harder. Me daddy beat me a ball fi mama. Him a play string guitar, me a bang piano. Sound string up nice and make our this me under. Sweat a run out a race in a the love saga. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, die, the lover sweet me, boy. The lover sweet me, boy. Boy, the lover sweet me. Die, 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 die. Die, die.
Maboys wanataka twende kiveshada. Round mbili tatu sasa sisi tuko rada. Masate wakikam tumeshajikata. Mali zangu safi hadi wezi kazipata. Masoja wakanipata. Jana hebu sema kila kitu uko nafanya. Afisa mina juu nataka tukukanjwa. Nilikulwa maviboko zote kwa mapaja.
Ngwai, mangwai, ngwai. Ngwai, mangwai, ngwai. Ngwai, mangwai, ngwai. Ngwai, mangwai, ngwai. I didn't even know. I'm going some business.
Our products come in different, vibrant and fluorescent colors to brighten your space. Rock Industries Plasticware, because your home deserves the best. Available in a supermarket near you.
Rock Industries, quality that goes beyond.
Dial *860 *413 hash to get the song Viwango Vingine by William Yilima.
It's big, bigger than you can imagine. It's massive. It's the biggest jackpot. Shabiki Super Jackpot Sahini 100 million. Yes, predict 17 games na 99 bob na ujishikie 100 million. Bonuses ni from 13th correct prediction. Na ukipata zote wrong, usiwori, bado kuna bonus. Hii ndio jackpot. Shabiki Super Jackpot is now at 100 million. To play, download app ya Shabiki on Play Store or SMS SJP to 29063.
Gaming is addictive. Play responsibly. Not for persons under the age of 18. Shabiki.com is authorized and regulated by BCLB. License number BK 0001080.
This week on the London Property Diary, we are taking you to Japan. We want to bring you ex-Japan items in good condition, good quality at pocket-friendly rates. Also, we bring you to Mwariro Market. Here is the plug for all your interior needs. Join me this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Citizen TV.
On the last episode of Maisha Makutano.
What? Got you something.
Now I'm ready to go to the city for my niece's wedding. And I'm gonna dance.
Oh, if it isn't the star of Makutano.
Can we talk? Mr. and Mrs. Kabando, I think you really need to hear this. Kayla, are you okay?
What's wrong?
Catch the finale of Maisha Makutano this Saturday, 8 p.m. on Citizen TV.
Welcome back, Diaspora Connect Palituko. My name is Neville.
And this is Tubbs, and we are excited to be your host this evening.
Yes, sir. And you know, every Saturday, maneno yetu ni connection from all around the world with all our loved ones. And right now, sign ya kwa Kenya ndo yote tunaiona wakati wa kuenda majuu ndio hiyo. And right now, we're going to meet someone who is, of course, changing the game even as he is away from home. And we'll be getting to him in a few. But, so mgele place nilikuwa na kuonyesha. Acha nikuonyeshe tena. Ndio uache kuniambia sijui ni downtown Venice ama ni wapi. Hebu look at this place. If you're at home, if you know where this is, hop on that hashtag Diaspora Connect on the X app at Citizen TV tuambie hapa ni wapi. Look at the architecture. Angalia pale mandhari yenyewe. Also, come through Diaspora Connect KE. That's our Instagram page. Slide through our DMs. Tuambie, by the way, Neville, hapa ni na nimewahi kuwa nimetembea hizo streets. Let us know. Hata pia kama uko kama wewe uko diaspora na unatuambia huyo ni place so frequent sana, please come through. Let us know sights and sounds. Tungependa sana tusikie kutoka wewe. Yes. Nikupatie guess nyingine moja.
Yeah, last.
Yeah.
Promise.
Hey. Acha tuone usibant. Aya, where is this? One more guess.
Geneva. I was
wrong.
Come on.
Wewe yako sasa umemaliza tayari. So at home, make sure you get interactive with us. Let us know where this is. That's our sights and sounds. Now imefika ile wakati tuingie majuu. Let's go all the way to Canada and talk to our guy, man like Charlie. Wagwan, my bro, how you doing?
Nagwan kwaje.
Si tuko best kabisa manze. Tuambie ni saa ngapi sahi and where in Canada are you, my bro?
It is 12 p.m. masani ya afternoon. Naona kajua bado kamewaka huko nyuma. Mimi niko saiza. So Canada ni place kubwa sana. Niko kwa Magharibi, west. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Nasema Magharibi. So I'm on the west huko hivyo. Kuna, so in British Columbia kuna ka island kanaitwa Vancouver Island. Ni kama kageshagi kauku. So huko ndio niko.
Huko ndio huko. We love it. Thank you very much for joining us. Kuna wase sana wengi wanakuona sasa on screen wana get nostalgic, wanashanga boy wetu kumbe alienda majuu. So for those who don't know, manze, give us a bit of scoop of how your journey to Canada began, vile ulifika huko, and then we'll be getting to all the culture shock and all the amazing achievements that you're getting to.
For sure. First thing, what's any plug? Come on, to the full story. I actually made like a longer video on my YouTube channel, Charlie's channel. Ukiandapo hivyo, I break down exactly what happened ndio nikajipata huku. But the full story ni all my life nimezaliwa Kenya, nikalelewa Nairobi, tulikuwa tunaishi Juja, but when my wife and I got married, I am married, mimi ni bwana ya mtu, so poleni sana, sorry to the ladies. But yeah, so when we got married, we decided we wanted to go somewhere different, to try something else. Kujaribu tu kuona venye kunakaa. So we moved to Canada, to Saiza, British Columbia, huku Canada. So that was the move for us. Yali kamshule kiasi, mimi nikakam tu kufanya kazi na kuanza audition, cause kazi yangu main, I am an actor. Kuna vitu zingine tunafanyanga, I worked on radio, I worked on TV, but sana mimi ni actor, so nikakamu kufanya auditions na kujaribu get into the acting scene huku. So that's how it went for me. Sijui kama nimejibu swali yako ama specifically ulikuwa unataka kujua nini.
Hapo uko tu sawa manze, umetuambia the right things because nilikuwa nataka utupatie hiyo premise, and I love the fact that you've thrown it forward to your YouTube page. Pali wase wanaweza enda wa see the
moto
story.
bana, video moto sana.
Also, hebu nikuulize hivi, hiyo process ya kuget documents, hiyo process ya kuget everything, you are ready for the trip. How was that like? Was it easy getting the visa to Canada? Was it easy to, the process until you got to Canada? Was it an easy process?
So for us who are fortunate, my wife is Kenyan, lakini alizaliwa Canada, so she's a citizen. So for us it was a lot simpler. For her it was ni kama ilikuwa kurudi home. Alikuwa akiamba, ni washoka, igera. So it was a lot simpler for her. And for me, I just nilikam tu naye. So the process of getting the papers and everything, I know najua watu wengi sana before they go abroad na vitu kama hizo. It's usually a very difficult process. Kuna watu pitia vitu mingi sana, sijui unalipa nani. I was very fortunate that sikupitia hiyo. For us it was a pretty straightforward process. Ilikuwa tu kuapply na kuambiwa haya kujeni basi.
Hata nilikuwa nimesikia ukiongea Kisafiri hapo kidogo mpaka like you remember this. That's so dope. So nyuko rogeni hapo kwa nyumba.
Whenever I'm with my mom on the phone, najaribu kuongea Kizungu aniambia what are you doing tayari Kikoyo. So yeah. As for us, you have to speak the language, man. You gotta speak the language.
That's true to it, man. Charlie, you are a big actor, and I know you know that. I just want to know.
Did you just call me fat? Did you just call me fat?
Did I say fat?
I said big. What do you mean by big? Okay, what do you mean?
You're a big actor, right? Umetokea. Mbona unataka uchokozi hizi masanja?
Personality wenyewe.
Pole. I apologize.
Don't harass me, okay? Because I will suffer you over here. Scare. You have thrived in this acting space. Ulianza hapa ama ulienda huko Canada ikashika sasa and opportunities came flying and you were like, yep, this is home. How did that work out for you?
So kama kuna kitu moja career wise nimefanya vitu mob, but kama kuna kitu moja carry the whole time, I've always been an actor. So I went to Strathmore Uni in Nairobi. Nikitoka nilifanya BBIT, business IT. So nikitoka I applied for work. I was like, you know what, classic, it's like you can't be an actor, you have to look for a career. So I was actually really good in my field, but nika apply nikatamak upper hill nilitembea yote. Nikamaliza pia za viatu kama 5. But then I got cast on a TV show. Ilikuwa inaitwa Jane and Abel. Ilikuwa inaproduciwa na Spielworks Media, big production company in Nairobi back in the day kidogo. So I went on that, I worked on that show for 3-4 months. And then after that, I stayed with that company nikifanya vitu za behind the scenes. I was shooting interviews, I was editing, so I did video editing as well. But then I went back to acting. I think, was it like 2016 EV? So I did films like Watu Wote. I was that's actually the screen grab that you see right now. Nimeshika AK-47. So that was me on Watu Wote, which ilienda all the way to the Oscars. So I did that, nikafanya projects kadhaa back home, and then that was like 2016, 2018. Then take a break from acting tena, nikaingia mambo ya TV and radio as well. I worked at Energy Radio, I worked on K24, I worked at Homeboys, which was my last gig before nitoke home. And then so yeah, Kenya najaribu kusema I did a lot, lakini the thing that carried all the way through, I've always been an actor. So the move to Canada for me ilikuwa to become more of an actor, to see how far I can go with this thing. So yeah, basically that. Nimejibu swali. Ama
Umejibu.
Niko na panganga, ubayangu na panganga.
I love it. Alafu pia vile uliingia mtaa ya Canada and you're experiencing life maju for the first time. Talk to us about culture shock moments. Ama maybe kukuwa na wife, did it make it a bit easier? Ama bado uli experience culture shock, and can you maybe tell us a few stories ama tuambie vile kulienda?
Umegonga ndipo in terms of being with someone here. So kuna watu wengi who do this thing alone, like wanaingia wana hustle tu peke yao, and hapo ndio naweza kugonga culture shock, homesickness nini. I was very fortunate juu tulikam na my wife. We have each other, so ukianza kumiss home is right there. Uko na home with you. So it was very easy for me in that respect. Lakini in terms of culture shock, kuna vitu mob sana that you don't expect. Like you go with it. Right now maybe nimeanza kuzisahau, lakini kuna vitu mob sana. It's like kitu simple kama kutumia do, venye huku watu watumiangi cash sana sana ama hakuna M-Pesa my friend, hawezi tumia, hawezi hakuna any of that, so hawezi transact, nitumie na ya kutoa, hawezi fanya hivyo. So here how story ya credit card that's all it is. Credit card here, credit card there, sijui nini. So do I have any specific stories? I keep going back to story moja my wife told me, and it was a funny one for her. For her ilikuwa language na story ya accent. How accent saa zingine si kujifanya, because saa zingine tunasikianga wa Kenya wakirudi home wanaongea a certain type of way, they speak the English with an accent and you're like no wetua ni kujifanya, but it's actually very necessary sometimes ndivyo ongea hivyo. So one time my wife was working at a place and she needed to ask someone their date of birth juu alikuwa kijaza form. So ikafika ni name afu date of birth. So yakauliza na accent yetu ya Kikenya. Maybe let me ask you, ukiuliza, ebu niulize siku yenye nilizaliwa, ask me. One of you ask me.
Okay, Charlie, ulizaliwa mwezi mwaka gani?
In English.
In English. Charlie, what is your date of birth?
So I take you, umesema, the Kenyan accent is close to a UK one. Ukisema birth, so date of birth. Ama yako it's a bit refined. Mukenya atasema date of birth. Yeah. Atasema si birth. So my wife asked that. Huyo mtu alishangaa. Akauliza, unaniuliza nilioga mwisho lini? Are you asking me my date of, because wanajua a bath ni kuoga. So here you need to twist your tongue useme what's your date of birth? Ndivyo wajue Kenya unasema. So that was it might not be exactly like culture, but it's one of those things that makes you realize you're in a foreign land. Unacheki. So twist lazima kaulimi ukafanya gymnastics like this useme date of birth.
I love it. Charlie, alafu pia wacha nikuulize, especially when it comes to, I'm a big fan of you and I love the fact that when you're on screen, you're a totally different personality. And that's the shock that I got when I was watching Invasion. I started Invasion from season 1. So nikiingia hivi latest season, nashanga, Charlie yako kwenye series. Talk to me about accomplishing great things in the diaspora. You've been a part of big TV shows, movies and whatnot. Talk to me about that and then go into depth about Invasion.
Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching. So, I can't really say, to be honest, na like, I can't say nime accomplish Kenya. It's been 3.5 years for me over here. I haven't really accomplished penye nilikuwa nataka kufika, but I've done a lot, and Invasion is maybe one of the highlights. And I was really lucky to get this role because when they were going into the casting process, walikuwa natafuta Muafrika, like someone like they needed an African character. So when nikaingia kufanya audition, hata huyo casting director aliniambia, sikiza, usiniongeleshe in like this accent ya huku, niongeleshe na accent yako. So I did that, and that one really resonated because what Invasion is, kama hujai watch, it's a TV show where aliens invade the earth. So when that happens, the entire world comes together, the entire planet comes together kupigana na hii shida yenye imekuja. So them needing an African character, haiwezi kuwa soldiers ni, because tunajua from classic Hollywood movies, when aliens invade, it's always Americans who are fighting for the world. Unashindwa, kwani hao aliens hawalandingi place ingine?
Kwani Kenya tuko?
Exactly. So they needed that international aspect in that in this squad we are called the WDC, the World Defense Council. Isikuwe tu wa America pekee. So they needed some flavor from everywhere. So I was that African flavor. So So it was a really amazing experience, working with some amazing actors hapo hivyo, people that I've just seen on screen, and then seeing the amount of investment and the equipment and the concert. It was a really exciting time. I was like a child. Unatiki mtoya kiingia toy store tu hivi anaona tu matoy na ma PlayStation. That was me the whole time. Kama camera iko on me, camera ikiwaka and it's on me, I'm a soldier. I'm like, my name was Sergeant Amwako, so I was like, hey, Sergeant Amwako hapo hivyo. Lakini when the cameras cut, niko tu hivi najiangalia nasema, guy, wow, gorgeous. So that was the thing. It was an amazing experience for me being at that level, and I'm very, very honored and fortunate to have been in that position.
I totally see that, bro, and congratulations to you. It might not look like anything to you, but when we are watching you from back home, we are, you know, tunafurahia sana. Shangwe na vigelegele kila pahali. So please do receive your flowers from the 254, and we do really appreciate you. I know it's not easy being away from home and doing what you need to do, but big up yourself. Also, as we are talking about you getting to that journey, you've talked about being on radio here in Kenya, and you've talked about doing this last job before you went. So one of those people that you worked with had a special message for you. Take a listen.
Yo, what's up, man? Like Charlie Karue. How you doing, my brother? I still can't pronounce your surname. This is G Money. Just want to say, man, I'm so proud of everything that you're doing. I tell this story often. You are my favorite co-host ever that I've worked with in my entire radio career. And that says a lot, from the UK to Jamaica to Kenya. Really loved working with you, simply because I don't think people see the intentionality behind what you do, the drive, the professionalism, and just the willingness to even laugh at yourself. That is such an amazing trait. And I'm just proud of everything that you've done, everything you continue to achieve. And this is just the beginning. You know, I know I'm going to be an old man sitting in my rocking chair saying, when I see you in a Hollywood or Vancouver blockbuster, I used to work with that guy there. Super proud of you, man. Sending you nothing but love, light, and good energy. Charlie, I'm going to visit you in 2026. I promise. Peace out.
Charlie, remember that guy?
Mumesema nilie on national television. Mumesema ndivyo mumeamua. No, that was beautiful. That was the thing is, leaving home, and I think saa zingine we're realizing leaving the people that you work with, the people that you live with, your family, it's difficult. And kwanza venye nilitoka, I hadn't worked at Homeboys for a long time. I think maybe a year, maybe even less than that. Na kumbuka nikiambia G about that move, and I was like, yo, nataka kufanya hii kitu. Akaniambia, yo, whatever makes sense for you, think about the future that you're building for yourself, like go for it. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. I didn't work with G for a long time, but he is the OG of Kenyan radio. Like, working with him was a dream come true. Just being in his presence in that, and then having him tell me, mtu anakuambia cheki, fanya kenye unadu, chase kitu, kind of like giving you that blessing, like, go forth. That was great for me. Like, it's one of the things that really propel you to go out and do your thing. And before nianza kulia, wacha nimalize
That's exactly what we do right here on Diaspora Connect. The reason we are #1 is because we always want you also to feel that connection with back home. And I've also had the fortunate opportunity to work with G Money, my mentor also. So I understand what you mean, and I'm glad that you've almost cried. Yeah, almost. But ni sawa, tukizima ninyo, naweza tutumia video ukilia. Lama unasema aje?
Charlie, please, kulia ni uko nyuma, uweke handkerchief kwanza. But listen, vile tu Jia amesema.
Nyuma ya tent.
Vile tu Jia amesema, we will see you in 2026. But for now, ebu tuma salams na wanze na mimi.
Big shout out to Tabs and Neville in the studio, but big shout out to everyone, because I feel the love all the time. Like nikipost kitu about kazi yenye nafanya ama kitu yenye nafanya huku hivi, the love from home is intense, because huku hivi watu wanijui sana, so when I do things, it's like one or two people from the little Geshagi I live in wanani big up, but nikipost kitu watu wa home, they are always supporting. Hata watu walikuwa wakisema si Apple TV akiona watu wengi sana hivyo wanaongea toka Nairobi watashindwa niaje. So I feel the love inanifikianga, and sometimes because some difficult things, we don't post the entire story on our social media, or we don't tell people about sometimes the difficulty of like venturing out. I just want to tell you guys, like sometimes nikiona comment or a DM from someone back home, like saying something, it might be the simplest thing, like hey niaje, we saw you, we're thinking about you. Sometimes inakujanga ka moment kengine when ni kama imetumwa na Mungu, like inakuja in a moment when I really need something, like I really need that ray of light, like najaribu, I'm struggling, but it just comes through clutch. And I just want to say for everyone who reaches out and everyone who watches and likes and supports in everything that I do, nataka kusema asante sana. Of course, big shout out to the fam. My folks live in Juja massive. Big shout out to Route 237, Thika, Juja, all of the people there. Now salimia sana, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Charlie. We can't wait for you. Anytime when you pull up back home, ukirudi mtaani, please make sure you visit us here in studio. Would love to have you. Would love to host you, because you automatically become a diaspora ambassador. Sasa ukienda huko Canada, ukikutana na Drake by mistake, ama ukikutana na all the other amazing actors that you're gonna meet along the way, usisahau pali ulikuaga once. Ndio?
Never ever.
Big shout out to you. Thank you very much. Make sure you say a big warm welcome and hi, of course, to your wife for us. If she was there, we would have loved to say hi to her, but make sure pass our greetings to her, and of course all those good vibes. Thank you very much, Charlie. That is Charlie Karumi all the way in Canada. Such an amazing kind of fit, as we told you. Kenyan stories by Kenyans doing amazingly well away from home and even at home. We're definitely giving them to you right here on Diaspora Connect. So more of what you're saying on our social media pages. Wacha niangalia hapa nione maneno vile munasema kwa social, especially when it comes to everything that we are doing with our sights and sounds. Yes, nimepata a lot of feedback hapa, wase wakiniambia pali huko, na watu wanasema shout out, it's my mom's birthday. Aya, hata hujaweka hata mom ni wapi, mom nini, it's just my mom's birthday. Happy birthday to mom. Naona hapa kuna JD Shivo anasema hey Neville, welcome back. Yes, nilikuwa nimekumiss pia. Anasema at least leo sitaboeka, tumekumiss. Sherehe tunayo sana, show iko mwa. Anasema B Center iko ndani. Thank you very much. Anasema sights and sounds uko ni Hong Kong. Aya pana. JD uko si Hong Kong manze, but I love that guess. That's a good guess. Aya nikiingia hapa kwa Central anasema I'm Gerald from Westlands and I would like to say happy birthday to my girl Claire. Aya ni sawa tu, hiyo itakubalika. Aya watching from New York, the show is good. Your outfit says your outfit says everything. Hapo sawa. Say hi to Tabs. Tabs umepokea hapo kasalamu kutoka New York. Hey, zinaingia thick and fast. Aya niko na watu wangu hapa wa light wanasema just inquiring how can we feature on Diaspora Connect. Real simple. Vile umefanya hivi, you've already done half the work. We'll definitely be reaching out to you and we'll be talking a lot more about what is going on. Derek ana come through anasema uko ni Mexico City. Skyline yenyewe at dusk. Hey, answers zinakuja mzuri at Diaspora Connect KE. Keep on sending them through and we'll definitely be reading all your interactions because our sights and sounds is somewhere in this world. Let me show you this place one more time so that usiseme, oh Neville, hapa sijui sipupaona, ati nini, apana. This is the area where guys are answering from. If you know where this sights and sounds is, all you need to do is come through on the hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV. Na pia usisahau Diaspora Connect KE hapa kwenye gram. And when you see this, ebu angalia hii place. Hapa ni wapi? Where is this? Let me give you a fact about this place. This place right there, their national team Yes, in the recent World Cup draw, they are in one group. Hey, wako group moja ngori kabisa. Na hiyo group has a few African countries, including the United States of America. If you know where this is, let us know. Hey, talking about good things, Tabs. Now, uko kwenye hangout pale, but then you have an amazing guest with you.
That's about right now. Let me look on our energy, man. I'm sold on this one. Listen, we are speaking to someone who's part of the diaspora community today, and you will get to interact with her. Maze, the first time I spoke to her, you know how Charlie said about accent? I was like, kumbe there's an accent sometimes. Or maybe there isn't. Kwani inakuanga fake? I don't know. We'll get to see that and hear from her. She's excited to speak to us. I don't know. Do you want to say hi, kidogo? Hi. Look at you. You're so glamorous. We'll be chatting with you in just a bit, right?
Yes.
But before we do, you look radiant.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look absolutely lovely.
Thank you so much. You
Have
too.
you, thank you. Have you been around, or you just came back?
I just came back. I arrived actually on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful to be
We
here.
will be getting into that, where she's coming back from, what is her deal out there. Is she representing Kenya? Most definitely, yes. But how is she doing that? We will get to find out. So, let's just get straight to it. Yeah, you already have the energy. It's like, let's just get straight to it. All right, please introduce your name and where you're coming back from.
All right. My name is Millicent Akotalo.
Yes.
And I was born in Kenya, Siaya district, in a small little village called Nyadi. I know you don't know it.
Yeah. Sorry, where?
Nyadi.
Nyadi.
Village. It's a very small, tiny village. That's where I was born. Yeah. And I live in Germany.
Okay.
Over 30 years.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Do you remember how to speak Swahili?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Tuongee kidogo.
Najua kidogo tu.
Kidogo,
No,
kidogo,
I know,
yeah.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Ni shughuli ipi ilikupeleka Germany?
Ooh, that's a whole book.
Really? Give us the...
That's a whole this book.
Oh, wow. Wow, there's a book. Give it to us.
Yes.
So this is your book?
Yes.
And this is what took you to Germany?
No.
Tell us what took you to Germany.
So I went to Germany actually, my God, it's a long story. I cannot say everything here. So I was born in a small little village in Nyadi.
Yes.
And life was very tough back then. My father actually, okay, my mom died. Everything is in the book, but my mom died at the age when I was 1 year old age, leaving us with my dad and 3 siblings, and it was struggle. My dad was very, very, very poor.
Yeah.
You know, poverty, right? The real poverty, where you don't know the next meal will come when, right? So that's where I was born, that village. My 2 sisters could not even attend school. So you know what that means.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, actually, we went up to primary school, and life goes by. Actually, let me stop there.
Yeah.
At the age of 4, I lived with my auntie. I was sexually abused by my uncle several times. So that book mostly is about child sexual abuse. I'm fighting child sexual abuse because I was abused at the age of 4 several times. I was silent almost all my life. It stopped me not to say anything. If you tell your dad or you tell your auntie. So I lived in a pain, darkness, silent, and I broke my silence when I went to Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how long ago?
That was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I went to Germany like early 90s.
Okay. And
Yeah.
there you've been working, and that's where you wrote your book?
So when I landed in, okay, first of all, I lived in Nairobi before I went to Germany. You know Korokocho, right? Kariobangi.
Okay.
So there's the slum I live, and we used to walk from Kariobangi to industrial area, Kibarua. Sometimes if you're lucky, you get a Kibarua. If you're not lucky, you walk back home again. The following day, the same thing, you walk back. So that's how the journey went by. And after that, I lost almost everything. I was living with my 2 sisters, came to live with me in Nairobi, and almost we are homeless. Nyumba imefungiwa. You haven't paid the rent, get out of here. So anyway, my elder sister went back home in Kisumu, and the other sister moved more interior of Korokocho. Me, I was alone on the street. So it happened that I had a friend, actually, who was living in Mombasa, and I was like, okay, let me just go. I've never been there before. Why not go and visit her? So I went and visited her, and then we were bored. She was working, doing a little bit there and paying her rent. But me as idle. So one weekend we decided actually to go to a disco. You're still young, like
get
now,
your groove on, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. So we went to the disco, we only paid. But when you pay and you don't drink, you cannot sit down, right? Because they will die. Unakaa tu na ukunywe kitu. Una just sit. So our thing is to dance, because that's where you belong. So we dance. But the disco was mixed with all type of tourists. So as we danced, a white lady came and started dancing with us, and we could not speak because she was a German. And the husband joined us, and we danced, and that's how we started our talk. But to make the story short, they ended up inviting me to go and visit them in Germany. That's how I landed in Germany.
That's how you landed there. Now we will come back and talk about this book. I have had so much curiosity about it. We'll be back in just a bit. But let me throw it back to Neville.
Of course. I'm saying you guys are having an amazing chat, and I'll also be coming through there because what Millicent is talking about is quite important, and I'm glad that you're sharing your story with us, and we really do appreciate you. Na niko sure sana watu wa Siaya wamefurahi sana, at least wakikuona kwa screen wanajua anything iko possible, whether the little village, big village, yote inawezekana, si ndio?
Yes.
Nice, I love that. And when we're talking about loving it, thank you for all your interactions, manze. Without you, inakuwa ngori sana. But with you, it's even a beautiful scene, and we love it every single time. So continue coming through, especially when it comes to our sights and sounds. As I've told you, nimekupatia clues pale. Hii nchi ambayo nilikuonyesha hapo wako kwenye World Cup, na hii mwaka there's an African team in the same group as them. Ni South Africa na South Korea. They're in one team, they're in one group in the World Cup with that place that is in our sights and sounds. So if you know where it is, make sure you slide on through and let us know. But right now, nataka tuingie mitaa ya Germany. Yes, sir. And when I go to Germany, I want to talk to one Betty. Mambo vipi?
Iti, mambo?
Niko best, manze. Nikikuona nafurahia even more, manze. Unasema aje?
Mimi ndo nimefurahia sana. Unaona hizo marangi, unajua mali natoka hizo marangi.
Ni Christmas.
Zinanifanya na feel at home.
I'm glad, manze. Thank you very much for joining us. Wase wanakuwatch sasa, hebu waambie uko maeneo gani na ni saa ngapi sasa?
Watu wananiwatch sasa niko Berlin, Germany, na ni 9:41 p.m.
Kabisa. You know, when I was reading up on Germany, kuna fact moja ambayo ilikuwa inani blow mind. Inasema that Germany iko na the most zoos in the whole world. Yani places ma animals wa wanaekwa. I don't know if you've ever visited certain zoos in Germany.
To be honest, I've not visited because kwa sababu home kuna a lot of like game parks and stuff like that, so I've been focusing on other areas, but for the zoos no. Bado niko na memories za Kenya.
Ushaona Big Five, ushatosheka hizo za
Kenya, wacha nione vitu zingine
kabisa. I love it. So when you talk about other things, kuna wase wanakuocha hapa wanasema, manze Betty, ni nini ilikupeleka Germany? What are you doing in Germany? How did you get to Germany? So maybe you could answer some of these questions for us.
Okay, so I came to Germany on a student visa. I'm doing my master's here, and I'm in Berlin School of Business and Innovation. Now, the reason why nilikuja Germany, to be honest, is a better life for myself, a better life for my daughter, a better life for my my family. Yeah, so coming here actually was not actually really I wouldn't say ilikuwa easy, no. Like it was financially draining, number one. Emotionally, unajua ile mpaka unafika point unakasirika, feel uko emotionally exhausted, and it passes on to other people, like your family members, your mom, your dad, unajua. So yeah, so I thank God it wasn't so easy, but thank God for UNICEF. Kuna place inaitwa UNICEF Nairobi. These are the people who really helped me get to Germany because they did the process for me. Na hawalipishi, by the way, it's totally free. They are so really good. So I did everything with them. They did my process, but of course back and forth, timelines and stuff like that, na pesa and all that. So I would say it wasn't so easy, but I thank God for my family. I thank God because financially they were there for me. Spiritually, especially my parents, they really used to pray. Apart from pia mimi nilikuwa naomba, of course, but my family really prayed. They were there for me emotionally, financially. So yeah, I hope nimejibu vizuri.
Uko sawa, but you're a good student. We can already tell. Uko tu sawa kabisa. I love it because, as you've said, kutafuta a better life for familia, you know, is always an important thing and it's always first on the agenda. Aya, umeshafanya maneno yako na UNICEF, kila kitu iko ready. Najua unakumbuka ile siku uli travel. Now I want you to take us into that moment. Umefika Germany. How was it like? Kulikuwa na mtu kukureceive, language barrier, culture shock? Talk to us about some of those moments.
Okay, so nilifika Germany in May. So kufika kulandi hivi, first of all, number one, sikuwa na charger. Tuanzie hapo. Lazima nimezoea ile 3 pin hivi, meno 3. Kufika huko hakuna meno 3 mtu wangu, na simu karibu inakufa. Sasa ni zile, sasa ni lazima niweke inaitwa ngaje ile ya kusave battery, you know, ile intensive
energy saving.
Bas, kabisa. So yeah, and then my friend came and picked me up, and then I think it was on a Thursday. So and then tukatoka kubeba mamizigo kwa train and stuff like that, na lazima mkimzana na train, na sikujua huku hivi time na trains ziko hivi. Train inakuja on time, kama hujafika hapo, that's it. So sisi tumebebana na mizigo, tumefika kutoka airport to where we were going, tulikuwa tunafika kitu saa 4 usiku. Kuangalia time hivi ni mchana, jua bado inawaka, saa 4 usiku. Anamuuliza, unaendaje mtu wangu? Ananiambia hivyo ndo kuna, na nikiangalia time difference ya home ni 1 hour. So of course it was really shocking to me, but it was a nice experience. So giza ilikuwa inaingia saa 5 ya usiku. That's why sasa giza inaanza kuingia. Asubuhi kuamka ni saa 10 giza imeshakuwa. Light imeshakuwa. So yeah, so it was quite shocking to me. And then come the weekend, that weekend, you know, like by the way, Germans really value their holidays and their weekends. So everywhere is closed on Sunday. That I didn't know. So ukika hapo hivyo unangoja ati Sunday utakimbia supermarket, it's closed. So mimi sikuwa najua hiyo story mtu wangu.
Kweli
if it was not for my friend, nilikuwa nimelala njaa, nimekaa njaa, sikuwa najua. You know, my culture shock zilini welcome Germany.
Hiyo kweli ni something different kwa sababu umeongelelea vitu mbili important, keep time, mambo ya train, vitu ambayo hapa hatujazoea. Matatu hii kijando inaenda, hakuna cha time.
Ndio hiyo, na sasa sijakwambia Monday natafuta nyumba, juu nilifika hivi kulani kwa hostel. Utafuta nyumba mtu wangu ni interview. Uwezi amka tisa unaenda kutafuta nyumba hivi na hivi.
Unataka kupiga interview before upate nyumba?
It's like an interview because you have to write a CV, you have to write about yourself. Na unaifanya online na lazima upo appointment. So huku kila kitu ni appointment. Everything is appointment mtu wangu. Everything ni appointment. Hata ukaka mgonjwa sahi. Ni appointment. Na hiyo appointment probably unaweza tuacha unaweza ambiwa wenda uende daktari after 2 weeks, after 1 week.
Maneno kweli wetu umeipita.
Na ukienda kutafuta kuview hiyo nyumba, uendi kama umevaa t-shirt. Lazima uko umenyonga tai vizuri.
Kuangalia nyumba. Yaani house hunting.
Kuangalia nyumba. Lazima uko unajua venye unaenda kutafuta job, hivyo unatafuta hao.
Sikuwa na expect kusikia hiyo, but that's quite a revelation kwa sababu mimi nikienda house hunting naangalia kama balcony iko sawa, kama iko sawa na ikataa. But unataka kuniambia lazima ninyonge, nipige interview, alafu ndo niapprove.
Na ujipresent vizuri. Wewe ndio uniambie hapo my name is so and so. I'm in Germany because of this and this and these reasons. I can raise the money for rent monthly based on this and this and this. This is how I'm working, this is how I'm hustling. Mtu wangu, interview.
Hiyo kweli hiyo ni noma, but niko glad baze umetufunza hiyo experience kwa sababu sijui hapa mtaani kama inaweza work, but hiyo kweli ni different. Alafu sasa hebu tuongelele mambo ya education pia, kwa sababu pia masomo tunaambiwanga unajua kifunguo ya life iko pale, so talk to us about that education system. Umeipata aje? Is there comparisons between Kenya na huko? Is there things that you've seen there like by the way tukiintroduce hii system huku mtaani inaweza donjo mbaya? Wewe unasema aje?
Yeah, the education system is actually really good. Unaona vile sasa, like for instance, the way at home we are 24/7, not 24/7 per se, but most of the time we are in class and stuff like that. Here, it's not like that. When I'm doing my masters, but sasa I go only once in a week. You understand? And the once in a week we are there for 5 hours, and the 5 hours kuna both Zoom na kuna both the teacher is present, and there are those who are also outside the country. So we are being taught at the same time. So and in Kenya actually it's you're either present or you're not there. And there are systems here for education. Everything is online, and even their marking is basically everything is online. And what I would basically would implement in Kenya is the fact that you can accommodate everyone from everywhere in the country. Like for us, we have guys from other countries and they're doing it, and we are going to graduate at the same time, and it's through Zoom and both physically. So that for me, in Kenya, we didn't have that. When I was doing my undergraduate, it was either you're in class or you're not in class. So I think maybe implementing the fact that you can accommodate different people from other parts of the world mkwe mnasoma at the same time through Zoom, I think that would be something.
Nice. Yeah, kweli manze, naweza imagine yani hata ukiwa Kisumu, ukiwa Eldoret, ukiwa Mombasa, Diani, yani you can still connect to the class na bado ucheck attendance. So I understand that and I feel that kabisa. Alafu pia Betty, kusema ukweli wewe unakaa mse fun. Hebu niambie vitu wewe ufanya for fun ukiwa huko. Kama uko daro, kama uko kwa masomo, tell me what you do for fun to just let loose, yani unajua feel back like a normal person.
I love traveling, number one. I love traveling. But before I put my traveling first, I do my side hustle. Kwa sababu, I work like 8 hours, and after work, sometimes I go to school, but majorly I focus on my side hustle. And then apart from my side hustle, I love traveling. I love sightseeing a lot. So I usually go to different places, like Berlin. Like where I am, Berlin, Kreuzberg, Berlin. Kreuzberg is the heart of Berlin. So kuna everything you'd want, every kind of freedom you'd want, you know. But I usually like going out of Berlin kidogo for sightseeing. It's amazing. Let me tell you, these people, it's like the Maasais in our country, you know, like the way they still have their cultures. Here also it's the same thing. We have these cultures whereby the houses are like the same from years back. Ziko two same, and then the way they like right now we have Christmas, so the way they value their houses and how they build them in a particular way, na zinakaka ni zote same, na decorations. I mean, this place is super amazing. The infrastructure is super amazing. So for me, I just love visiting places for my free time. Yes.
I like that. So I'm sure as you're visiting places, it's made you feel at least kama you're one of them, you know? And talking about being one of them, language manze. Najua huko Kijerumani.
Yo, mtu wangu. Hapo sasa umegonga ndipo.
Hebu niambie kwa sababu unajua signs nini? Unaweza soma sign fulani iko kwa Kizungu.
Language hapo sasa nothing. Let me tell you, and they really feel bad. Wajeru wanasikia vibaya sana kama ujui language yao. Let me tell you the truth. In fact, you can go somewhere and you're like, "Hi, how are you? Speak English?" And they're like, 99999, and they don't want to talk to you again. So language is a huge. Hapa hivi lazima ujue kuongea sign language mtu wangu. Lazima sign language lazima. But the good thing is with Berlin is that it's cosmopolitan, so we speak a lot of English, but kuna wajeru wenye hawataki kusikia story ya English. Ni either you know their language or you don't know, and that's it.
Kabisa. I can imagine kwa sababu Kijerumani kidogo nilijaribu kujifunza. Inanipiga hapa na pale, but at least naona Bundesliga sasa nimeconcentrate upande ya mpira kidogo. But I love the fact that uko Diaspora. We also have our amazing guest hapa Millicent ako area. Na sijui Millicent kama Kijerumani unatambua?
Oh, yeah.
Can you speak a bit of German? Can you speak to Betty on this camera right here, 3, and talk to her a bit in German so that we hear? Alafu Betty, please respond.
Mtu wangu unachoma. Si nimekwambia niko shule, unachoma, unaband.
Ngangana kidogo.
Betty, guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
No, yet is Abend. Wie viel Uhr ist das jetzt? Wie viel Uhr?
Mtu wangu simekwambia unachoma.
Betty, thank you very much, Maze, but at least greeting, at least guten Tag, at least tuna tag.
Guten Tag, schönen Tag.
Schönen Tag.
Dankeschön.
Bis später.
Apo sawa, thank you very much. We really do appreciate you, Betty Maze. Asante sana. We know it's
thank
not
you so
easy
much.
Being away from home. Kidogo unajua kizungumkuti, but anytime you plan on coming back home, make sure you come through na tukupatia hiyo Diaspora love hata ukiwa huko majuu. But please, before we love and leave you, nataka utume salimia wase wanakuwatch kutoka mtaani, pia Wakenya wengine ambao umemeet hiyo masaidi ya Europe, kama unaweza wa big up, iende sana.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the opportunity to be on Diaspora Connect. First and foremost, I want to say, send my salams to Mom and Mbatha. Oh my God, I love you so much, Mom. Dad, Richard Mbatha, I love you so much, and thank you for your support. I want to also send my salams to my husband, Jamil Ibrahim Ali. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You're my everything. My daughter, my beautiful daughter, Kazuri Maya. Oh my God, I love you, girl. I love you so much. My siblings, Pius, Dr. Rosaline, Faith, Joy, Robert, my sister-in-law, Hodan, my niece, Muki. My shosho, by the way, is watching from Machakos, Kalama village. I really want to send my salams to her. She's called Koki like me. My friends, Val Eunice in Kisumu, Christine and Fanny, Janet Kibendera, Rose Mola, and the cousins crew, and everyone who supported me. I just want to say, barikiweni sana. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Thank you very much. I can't wait for us to host you again, whether it's this year or next year, at hapa kwa studio. So thank you very much, and all the best in your studies. We can't wait for you to come back with that masters. And just like
thank
that.
Nataka hiyo kitenge nataka.
Hii nitakugift siku uta graduate vizuri. Nitakukujia kwa airport na hii ndo uwezi nisahau, si ndio?
Kabisa.
Thank you very much. Nakusalute. Thank you. And that is why Diaspora, we are the #1 show. Easy stories, nowhere else. Hautazipata anywhere else but right here every single Saturdays, because that's what we do best. And thank you very much, Betty. Bazo umelink up na si umetupatia energy poa sana kutoka Germany. And you see, hii place flani maybe huko umefikiria kuvisit, especially as a student, you might be thinking, naweza enda wapi? Please watch the show and make other decisions. Si lazima ni America kila day. Kuna places zingine ambazo zinabamba sana. Also, as we are talking about travel, remember at the beginning of the show I told you our show is powered by CIC Insurance. And CIC Insurance, they're such amazing partners that they have the right thing for the right time. Na saidi wakati wa kutravel, you're planning that Christmas holiday uko Diaspora, unasema manze, lazima ni touch base in the 254, ama kuna destination nyingine around the world unataka kuenda manze. Make sure you are covered by the CIC Travel Insurance. Because na CIC Travel Insurance, our ni companion wako every step of the way as you're traveling. They are there with you. Umepoteza bag zako ama uwezi zilocate pali zimeenda, they can make sure kila kitu iko A1, especially when it comes to you, because they are your partners. Partners wako wanatembea na wewe every step of the way. So make sure you're all about the CIC Travel Insurance. And if you want to get on it right now, all you need to do, you can sign up from anywhere in the world. Head on over to www.cicinsuranceGroup.com. Also from the 254, kitaka tuma text, manze, inasema travel to 22471. Ukishatuma your text, or when you go on over to www.cicinsuranceGroup.com, ukishaingia pale, make sure you're all about the travel insurance. And to talk about more on this, listen to Vicky.
My name is Vicky Njoki Kagema. I am the head of sales, general business. Why is travel insurance important? In this case, it's a safety net. It ensures you don't have to think about, the worst case scenario because we got you there. With these changes, where students are traveling for courses, they not only need the short-term covers offered by normal travel insurances. So if a student is out there and they get emergency medical issues, you're able to access medical facilities with the aid of CIC travel insurance. As you're also traveling, the new travelers, or even where there is a flight delay, you find that there could be missed connections in terms of the baggage, so you lose your luggage. You'll also find that there are instances where you get hospitalized. In addition, you also find that you may have traveled and you're focused to settle down, but you get something urgent back home that needs you back. You had already maybe sorted out all your expenses, so this particular curtailment was not part of the plan. So what you need to do is just reach out, and we are able to take care of those, especially the non-refundable expenses, as well as the expense of you getting to take that trip. We're looking out for travel insurance, especially for a student. You need to look out for, does this cover me continuously for the period that I will be on the other side? CIC has a specific cover now for students going up to a limit of even 60,000 USD. Most embassies will require, especially within the European Union, they require you to have a limit of at least 30,000 euros. So what CIC has done is surpassed that. Now, we have different timelines across the world. So you need an insurance cover that is able to respond when you need help. CIC cover has that ability because we have a global partner that we work closely with who is across the continent and is available at any call. Either a call, an email, or if you're able to even just drop a WhatsApp, you are able to access them 24/7, 365. What you must do is ensure, at least even at the point you're taking cover, you have actually indicated your next of kin, one. Secondly, you just drop an email or a text to our WhatsApp, and we are able to reach out. My advice to you would be, look for affordability. And sometimes it's important to look at what other benefits are within this contract. And secondly, maintain, your documents close. You can actually access us online through our website. You can reach us on a WhatsApp number. On email, you can drop us an email at callc, that is CALLC @cic.co.ke.
Thank you very much, Vicky from CIC, our amazing partners. I like the fact that she's included and told us about students. Yes, you might be wanting to travel all around the world. Unashanga, ni nani atanishikilia? Well, you've heard right, CIC Travel Insurance. He is the right kind of partner for you. All you need to do is head on over to www.cicinsuranceGroup.com. Also, you can text the word travel insurance to 22471. Once you do that, you are able to hop on that travel by CIC. And when you're there, you've heard Vicky has said, your luggage is taken care of. If you need help wherever you are, your partner is always there in CIC. And the good thing about CIC, they're all about keeping their word. So make sure you're all about CIC Insurance, especially when it comes to traveling this December and all around the year next year. And talking about all around, of course, you know me, your Vibes Ambassador Neville here with you, and glad that you, the most important person on the show, is still here with us. We still have amazing guests on the other side. We have a guest from New York who will be talking about all the law and order, about everything in the US, plus more about the sights and sounds, so you don't even need to go nowhere. But right now, of course, Tabby.
Yo.
Hey, naona guest wako manze, when it comes to German, akotik.
I'm going to throw that salamu that I had Millicent and Betty doing. I said I need to go.
Hey, guten Tag.
Juma.
Ulimi kidogo italeta shida.
Let's not do that. But back to you, Millicent.
Yes.
You know, off camera, I was going through your book, yeah, which you're launching this week.
Yes,
next
I'm
week.
launching next week on Wednesday at Allianz.
Okay,
from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah. This book, you published it last year. This is A Pillar of Hope.
Yes.
Is it available in Germany and here?
No, but this book was published by Longhorn, right here in Nairobi.
Okay.
And is available at Nuria Bookshop.
Okay. So you wrote this while in Germany?
Took me 30 years to finish it.
How was it choosing to write a book there as a Kenyan? Did you have to have a German publisher? Did you have friends who are Kenyan also? How did it work out for you to be able to achieve this while you were still there?
So actually, the time I started writing that book, I started writing that book when I went to Germany, when the culture shock hit home, depression, loneliness. The first time I had loneliness in my life.
Yeah.
The first time I felt hated, not welcomed, everything. So, and then to settle down there was so hard because back then, like early 90s, there was no visa to go to Germany.
Actually, let's even just stop there. Tell me about the process that time, because right now it's still a bit tricky to get this visa and documents processed. How was it that time?
So that time actually was like a visa-free, just like UK, like any other European countries. Once you have a ticket and a passport, and you have invitation letter where you are going to stay for 3 months, is a visa-free. So you can just roll and go. Whereby now it is more difficult to go there.
It is.
But it's still not impossible. Because impossible doesn't exist.
100%. So let's get back to this book. You wrote it over time. Walk me again through, did you have collaborators who are Kenyan to write this book with you? Was it just your journey?
So it was just me back then, actually. I did not even have a laptop. I did not have internet. What I had was a pen and a book, where I note everything. Sometimes I write and then I get emotional, I get tired, put it aside for months before I touch it. And it went like that over 20 years. But then when I first bought my smartphone, I got smarter. That's when I started like putting everything on this note. So that was easy for me because I used to write at night. Like the time, all the nightmares, all the things I went through hit when I cannot sleep. So I write with my cell phone. And like I say, it took me over 30 years to finish that book. And the time I thought that I finished it, so I needed somebody to, I thought like, once you write, you're ready to go, right? But you need an editor. So I could not get an editor there, so I had to hit back home here, and I got the editor who helped me doing that book. So I thought, okay, I'm ready now to roll again, but the person who started editing was not an editor. Was just a writer like any other. So it was not well edited. And then now it got a time by, because it's self-published, which means I have to pay everything. So the time I was looking for a publisher, the first one booked me. You know, you are back there, or you come here, the time is running before you finish, you're going back home, back to Germany again. So I went back to Germany again, and then when I came back last year, before I came, I went to Longhorn, and I approached Longhorn with my story, or the raw story just as it is, and Longhorn saw it and was like, wow, this is something we can work with. So Longhorn, actually, they are the one who, again, gave me the editor, who edited that book, and after that, they review it, then they publish it.
Now, when people go outside Kenya, most of the time is for greener pastures, you know, a better job,
of course,
you know, a better spouse, maybe.
Yeah.
Why were you so keen on ensuring that you wrote your story over that time where you were still in Germany? Why was this important? Because other people will just say, wacha kwanza nitafute mado, wacha nifanye kazi. Why was it important for you to write this?
It was very important for me to write that book because almost half of my life I was kept silent. I was living in a darkness, keeping secret. All the things which happened to me, I could not even tell my own family. So that's why the book is a pillar of hope. Because I'm the youngest in I'm the youngest, but I'm the hope of my family. So I was doing everything to support my family, to make sure that my family are okay, since you know the background, poverty, that. So I did not want anyone in my family to live like that.
The same experience.
To get that experience of, you know, when you're poor, you know, you are a nobody. You know, you're being kicked or you're being called names. Like you guys now, you have shoes. We used to run with no shoes. You know, you have the uniform, but the uniform is torn or, you know, whatever. So you're being like, you are not a part of the group.
I know.
Yeah, so that is, and then when I went to Germany, so many bad things happened there too. So I started just like writing my story. Every day I write, I get emotional, I leave it. And then I got better, just keep on writing it. And I wanted to finish writing that book to protect the children who actually, I don't want to say, wow, they are still being sexual abused as we talk right now with you. And child sexual abuse actually is not African issue, the way people think, yeah, that's a far away from home. No, it is everywhere. Even in Europe, even in America, children are still being abused. And most of them are being silent by the abusers. Either they are in school, whoever abusing them had always something to silence them, to say that, hey, don't say, or to give them so that to smooth them, mostly kids like, hey, kuja tukula nini kuku na chips, you know, all is well. Or if you're somewhere in the village, mostly this comes from poverty. Because when you're poor, that's when you're this vulnerable.
Yes.
You know, they can trick you with whatever they want to trick you. Like my uncle abused me sexually because my dad was poor, so my dad let me live with my auntie because of, okay, the burden a little bit, reduce the burden, so go and live with your auntie.
Yeah, I like that, and we will come back to, because I read something about you being a homeowner, and I can imagine it didn't come easy, so I do want to find out about that, but you said you're launching this book next week?
Yes, the 10th of December at Alliance de Français, that's a French library here in Nairobi. And everybody is welcome, and I'm so excited. Yeah,
I'm excited for you as well. I'm going to throw it back to Neville and come back and talk about you being a homeowner in Germany. I'm excited. I'm inspired. I also like that you're fluent in German. I'm just trying to learn, but it'll take me a minute. But you know what? Back to you, Neville.
Sawa kabisa. Hiyo Kijerumani, step by step, tutafika hapo. But of course, Diaspora Connect, always connecting you with all the real stories, plus stories that make sense to all of us and stories that we can get behind. And right now, I want us to take that trip that we had taken before this began the show. Tuliingia US kidogo tu, lakini kidogo teknolojia ilituangusha. But right now, we're ready and raring to go to meet this amazing Kenyan Githaiga all the way in the United States of America. Wagwan, my bro, ni aje? Uko fiti?
Niko fiti sana. Actually, ni Githanga.
Eh?
Ni Githanga.
Oh, Githanga. Sawa.
Yeah, but most people know me as the Kenyan American home.
Githanga, glad to have you on the show. Big up yourself. We tried to connect with you earlier, lakini teknolojia sisi tunaelewa mambo yetu. But at least you're here with us. Let us know ni wapi US, mitaa gani uko, manzena ni saa ngapi, bro?
So actually, I actually live in Colorado, but sahi niko New York.
Oh, nice.
Saini saa 10, kwetu ni saa 8. So 4 p.m. hapa hivi, alafu back home in Colorado it's 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Nice. New York kunasema aje? Because we hear a lot of good things about New York. Wamemaliza tu kupata meya wao juzi. A lot of hustle and bustle, unajua. So talk to me, how's the feeling like in New York, especially for Kenyan?
Nah, it's New York. I love New York just to visit, but siwezi kaa huku because New York life is expensive. It also gets cold because sahi kumesnow sana. But I don't know, like New York per capita, wanasema kama we ni lawyer, the place you want to be is New York, because ukiangalia per capita, the number of lawyers in New York is higher than any other state in the US. Other than that, I mean, New York is busy. Mimi sipendi New York kwa sababu watu wanakuanga wamekasirika. I don't know why. Like watu like when you know when you're at a stoplight alafu ina turn to green washaanza kukuhonkia because ile za
imeturn tu sahi.
Because my life in the US has been in the Midwest. People are nice, polite. Mtu akikuhonkia unajua that's someone who's from out of town.
Oh wow, those are such good things to pick up. Inamaanisha yenyewe US imekuwa tu mtaa yako. I love the fact that at least sasa unajua everywhere vile kila kitu ina flow. And talk to me, is Colorado the first place you went to or you landed when you went to the US, or you've been to also other areas?
No, so I actually landed in I landed in Colorado, but mimi nilikuja US na student visa, an F1 visa. And but kuna familia nilikuwa na visit alafu niende mahali nilikuwa naenda shule. So I actually started my life in the US in Fargo, North Dakota. Guy. So that place is cold, like really cold. Mimi nakwambia nilitoka hivyo kwa ndege ile baridi ilinipiga hapo karibu niambie pilot hebu niaje turudi na wewe juu huku sikai. Like it gets really cold that unachukua boiling water alafu unatupa nje ina vaporize. It's cold.
Wow, was that really one of the things that culture shocked you kidogo? Mambo ya weather ilikushika hivyo mbaya sana, and were there other things that came as a culture shock to you, especially being in the US as a student, as someone who is trying to make their way?
No, yeah, it's like for some reason kuna hii fantasy, US is the land of milk and honey. Na kwa akili yangu for so long nilikuwa fikiria pengine US wako na easy rivers zina flow milk na honey. So my first time by the kukuja US, it was my first time ever kupanda ndege ama kutoka nje ya country. So nimepanda ndege alafu there were so many things I was lied to when growing up, because kama haujui. One of the things, kuna beshte yetu alikuwa anatuambiaga ati ukipanda ndege alafu mwende huko juu ati kuna kwanga na routes pilot wapitisha, alafu kama zile basi za kwenda Mombasa kuna stopover, mna stop, mnatoka mwambie mtoke nje mnunue njugu na nini alafu mrudi kwa ndege muendelee. So vile niko kwa ndege niko zile za we. Yani nimedanganywa all those years. Ati unaweza ndege mid air utoke ubai njugu rudi. So culture shock ilianzia hapo. Alafu ile time tunakuja so nilitumia Turkish Airlines, so ilikuwa Jomo Kenyatta, Istanbul, JFK. So nikienda kuland JFK, for some reason ilikuwa nako kathot kana hold niko zile za ama ni ukweli by the way hii land ina flow na milk and honey. Alafu naangalia nje ya ndege sioni milk na sioni honey. So hiyo alafu you land, man, there's so many things that if umeishi Kenya alafu kuja hapa they blow your mind. First restaurant nilienda inaitwa Cheesecake Factory. Watu wanaweza kuambia Cheesecake Factory wako na novel ya menu. Like I'm talking like 30 pages. Mimi nimezoea kwenda pale, ukienda kwa mkahawa menu iko kwa pale, unajua ni chai, ugali, kila kitu ile kitu iko hapo unajua ni nini. Alafu unapewa menu ya 30 pages. Mimi nilishika hiyo menu, you're flipping the pages na uko zile za hizi vitu sijawahi sikia, akina quesadilla, hizo ni what. So like menu is one of the biggest culture shocks I think a lot of people have, is interpreting the menu. Watu sweat juu wazungu wako pale, mmeenda kwa restaurant, wazungu wako pale wanajua ile kitu wana order, lakini wewe uko hapa you're going through the list na ujui ni nini sijui kama utaitisha snail ama nini, because alafu they don't come with pictures and so many other things. So yeah, there's so many different culture shocks. Unaenda kwa stores, they have like 5 different brands of the same thing. It blows your mind at the beginning, because like it's the land of plenty, but also it's like there's so much variety here in the US. It's the way systems are developed. These like things work. Actually, things work. Systems zinafanya kazi. Hiyo na so many different culture shocks, especially kwa mtu ajai toka nje ya country.
Hey, umesema hiyo ya ndege hata mimi nimeifikiria, nimesema we, yani katikati hapo hati juu mko over Dubai, unashuka unanunua njugu, unajisaidia kwa choo, unarudi kwa hewa. Enyewe hawa wasewa ambao kama uja travel enyewe sawa naweza kuambia story mingi. But I'm glad you've cleared some of those misconceptions up, because we kushuka katikati ya ndege kununua njugu inaweza kuwa noma zaidi. But also talk to us from transitioning from being a student, unajua making your way, getting the education system, because I know also that was a bit different than what was happening back home, transitioning into the job market, ama to the other side of the adult world. How was that like? Was it an easy transition? Did you need to get yourself some extra documents, some extra things? Ama ilikuwa too smooth sailing, especially when it comes to joining the corporate world of side?
Yeah. So I'm an accountant. I'm a CPA here in the US. And one of the things I think, one of the biggest things when I come to realize so nilienda University of Nairobi, I did my BCom up before becoming accounting. Na realize tukifundishwa shule yaki we were cramming, because ilikuwa tu kukram alafu unaulizwa maswali unaandika. Alafu nikakuja hapa US. One of the things ilikuja kunichanganya ni mitihani zao kama zote ni za ABCD, multiple choice. So iko zile za kutoka from system ya kukram na kuandika chini to the system of chagua ABCD. It was different, but I like the way yao waga so practical, like wanajaribu basically kukupatia blueprint ya okay, even though tunakufundisha, but basically this is what you'll use kwa kazi ukiingia. One of the things I noticed kwanza vile nilianza kwenda shule is I was pretty much like the only black person in zile classes nilikuwa naenda. Why? Because most of the Kenyans wakikujanga hapa na they venture into the health industry. Na wase wengi kuna misconceptions mingi, like the degree ati sijui ile degree ulisoma Kenya hauwezi itumia hapa America. So wase wengi ukuja hapa wanakuwa laser focused. So unaona engineer anatoka Kenya anakuja hapa unaambiwa hiyo degree yako you can never use it. So mtu anaambiwa rudi shule, anarudi shule anasomea anakuwa RN. You waste so many years kufanya hizo vitu zote kwanza from scratch, rather than saingine musema saingine tukikuja hapa hivi as Kenyans we stick together in our Kenyan communities rather than kujaribu kuassimilate na culture ya US. Na ukitoka huko nje you will learn so many other things. So because like for me mtu aliniambiaga degree yako utaitumia, anza fresh, but I didn't. Mimi nilikuja degree yangu ya BCom hapa hivi ya UON, nikafanya masters, so I basically covered my bachelor's degree, alafu I sat for my CPA license, and unaona, and it works. But it's like I was, for the most part of my time in school, I was like the only black person hapo hivyo, because wase our venture into all these other careers, but there's so many other different careers watu wanaweza fanya other than kukua CNAs na nurses. Very good careers, lakini kuna variety. But ile kitu iko ni kwa sababu I'm like the only black person, opportunities ni mingi. Unaona kama sasa accounting huwezi kosa kazi kama an accountant in the US, like because alafu plus I'm so unique because ukienda ku interview when I interview people and alafu they interview you and you bring in something different, and so there's all these opportunities that are available, but people, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it's miseducation, misinformation, they shy away. Like you can use whatever you had. Even you don't even need to go to school. All you need hapa hivi, by the way, all you need hapa ni kuchonga resume yako vizuri, alafu ukiingia pale kwa interview, unajibu maswali fiti vile unaulizwa. But it was I've had an easy time in the US transitioning from kutoka unaona nika graduate shule, I nikapata job rahisi, alafu I did the work thing, the corporate thing, ikakuwa too much, nikajaribu nilianza public accounting, alafu I moved from public nikaenda corporate nikaenda, ilikuwa like it is like accounting is busy, it's like work kazi mingi. Kutoka hapo nikasema wacha nijaribu non-profit. So kujaribu non-profit accounting, it was still the same thing. And then finally I came to a point where I was like I've always wanted to work for myself. And employment, I feel like mimi nilikuwa nasikia nikiwa close because msichana anakuambia you need to be here this time to this time, and unaona nilikuwa feel restricted, and I think I wanted more time with the family, but also just I wanted some freedom. Na employment mara mingi hakunaga freedom because mtu amekudictatea you take these 6 hours a day, in this this many vacations a year, this many sick days. So yeah, finally, I think 2.5 years ago, nikapigia boss, nikamwambia boss, I'm not coming to work today.
Must have been such a good feeling. Hey, kupigia boss wako kumwambia hiyo maneno. So, talk to me also about the use of social media, especially for yourself, the Kenyan American. How did that come about? Maneno ilifikaje mpaka ikafika hapo, because social media following wako behind you mbaya sana. Talk to me about that life and of course spreading the gospel throughout social media.
Yeah. So I think for me, one of the things I came to realize is I come from a very humble background. That poverty menichapa mpaka to a point. Me, I hate poverty with a passion. Na ilikuwa my biggest dream for the longest time imekuwa to break the generational curse of poverty from my family. And when I transitioned here, alafu tukachapa poverty reso. We've broken from the generational cycles of poverty. One of the things I realized is there's so many people back home that are still going through the same thing. Alafu, one of the things that I do here is I share my story, trying to fundraise for non-profits. I share my, because mimi nilisaidiwa na non-profit. Non-profit ilinichukua, ikanisomesha, and the reason nilienda kampuni kwa sababu wow. So me what I do is I go share my story to try and raise awareness, but also to fundraise for other kids back home. So nika realize I've shared my story so much in the US, but I've never really shared my story back home. And I know so many people could use it. So that's one of the reasons I decided to start social media, is to try and encourage people who are going through poverty, because it's never easy, man. Life ya poverty ni hard. But also to try and let them know, hey, you know what? Ipo siku, one day you will look back and itakuwa your past. I used to be poor, but I'm no longer poor. And mu attribute kila kitu kwa God. But also, other than just encouraging people, one of the things I also realize is so many people are getting scammed ikifika ni immigration. And like there's so many agents wamechukua pesa ya so many people. And it's because my people perish because of lack of knowledge. And so and one of the things about coming abroad, and especially, so I focus on the US and Canada, is information is more important than hata mtu akupatie pesa. And so that's what I embarked on, is to try and open people's eyes, to let them know processes, hapa US ama Canada, you can do these things yourself. You don't need to take your hard-earned money, upatie mse hata hajai panda ndege, in hopes of akulete maju. Canada is an example of a country so many people wamegongwa. Yani watu wakasimamishwa waambiwa wapige line, wale watu wamegongwa na agents in hopes of coming to Canada ni wengi sana. Now waligongwa for something super easy. So I just started to do that kidogo, telling people, hey, there's so many different types of visas. Kama ni US wako na visa mingi. Mpaka waliangalia wakashindwa, hizi tutaname hadi hizi visa zote. Wakaname A, B, C, D, E, F, G. By the way, hizo zote ni visa. A is a visa, B is a visa, C is a visa, D is a visa, E is a visa. Visa ni mingi. But people tend to, I don't know, just maybe focus on a few visas. Unaona watu wako kwa B1, B2 visitor visa, ama student visa, ama sasa ikifika story ya DV lottery, the other immigrant visas. So I just started to open people's eyes to be like, hey, unajua unaweza kuja US kusoma kukua plumber. And people don't know that, because kuna visa inaitwa M1 visa. M1 visa is a visa ya vocational. Ni visa utakuja hapa usomee carpentry, ukuja hapa usomee kinyozi, ukuja hapo usomee, unaona, usomee cosmetology, but so many people don't know that. Now, I think with time, what I've started to realize is because muangalia visa statistics is like M1, minimum passionate about telling people about the M1 visa, which is the vocational and vocational and training institutes. Nimekuwa nikiona every month hizo number ina rise, which is nice to see. People are looking at other visas, unajua. So opening people's eyes, but also just kuambia, preparing people for, unaona, because US Embassy US Embassy imefrustrate watu wengi. Kuna watu wamenyimwa visa, watu wamelia, so but also kujaribu kuambia watu, kuwafungua macho, kuambia some of the things that people miss. Kujaribu kuambia watu, hey, you know what, you don't have to fake it. Kama unaenda hapo River Road unachukua statement, si lazima uende hivyo. Mimi huambiaga watu, mimi nilienda embassy, bank statement ya 15,000 Kenya shillings, na ninaenda kusomea degree ina cost about 3 million.
Yeah. Kweli. Very different things. And I like the fact that you're breaking it down in the right kind of way, kwa sababu hiyo gospel ni muhimu, kwa sababu as you said, lack of knowledge ndo inafanya kugongwa inakuwa juu sana. So you are right. Also, before I love and leave you, my bro, I'm sure kuna watu wengi sana kutoka hapa mtaani uliwaacha hapa, wanakuona sahi wanasema, tulikuwa naye shule, tulikuwa naye mtaani. Nataka utume salams to some of your friends, your family, your relatives that are back home here. Alafu pia niko sure watu wa Colorado, watu wako New York, kwa sababu hiyo maenzi yako pia wangependa sana kureceive salamu. So before we love and leave you, bro, tafadhali tuma salams.
Fiti sana. Mimi by then nitaka kwanza kupiga shout out kwa the Kenyan American Home family. Man, thank you for the support you always give me. Nashukuru sana for the love and all that. Alafu mazeni salimia watu wangu wa Dago ndo mtaa. Mimi ni mtu wa Dago, Bondao. Salimia watu wote, by the way, mabro, wale wako mtaa, ma-auntie, kila mtu. Alafu niruke hapa, by the way, one of the beautiful things nimeweza kufanya ni kuleta mother. So my mom stays with us now. So najua naniona mom salimika sana. So watu wengi wanajua mimi nikiendaga nyumbani nupenda kubeba machapo. Na I think this last time nilienda nikakuja na chapo 1,000, watu walinipiga sana online. Niliambia mom, hii ni mara ya mwisho, wacha nibebe hizi kwa sababu najua after hapo mama atakuwa ananipikia. At least kuna mtu anaweza nipikia machapo. Man, thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much for all the love. Na man, watu wako mtaa, usigive up, man. Mimi husemaga hivi, by the way, si lazima ukuje abroad ufanikiwe. Mali God amekuweka, na mali God unafaa ukue, hapo ndo utasucceed. So saa ingine unajua, so many young people una strive kwenda majuu, but grace yako iko mtaa. Unaweza kuwa successful ukiwa mtaa pia. But pia God akifungua mlango, come through man, come to tuangamize poverty, but also come tusaidie watu maze. Hiyo tu nawapenda sana.
Kabisa. Thank you very much, my bro, for sharing your story. Asante sana kuconnect, manze. You officially become a Diaspora Connect ambassador. So as you're out there also ukiambia watu
nyumbani, nitafukuzwa nyumbani nikikataa kusalimia.
Nani umesahau?
wife na watoto.
Please, wapatie salamu vizuri.
Babe, hi. Thank you for watching.
I love it. Apo sawa, bro. Thank you very much. Please, when you come back home, make sure you also come and make our studios your home. But big up yourself. Thank you very much for sharing your story and for every achievement you've made, because you are the reason this show is always on air, because stories by Kenyans for Kenyans like you is exactly why we are here. So kudos to you na salute. Asante sana, manze. Yes, Diaspora Connect. Mambo ni kama hayo. If you need that encouragement, we give